Part 2 of ranking the 2026 Adidas home kits. Now I do apologize for taking so long. I got really sick, lost my voice. You can probably still hear it's not that great, but let's get started. So Saudi Arabia's it's traditional green. The pattern is apparently inspired by like Saudi home decor and stuff. The purple, never used before, but it's apparently inspired by lavender fields that bloom after winter. Yeah, no, I think this is absolutely fire. I think they nailed it. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. Argentina, che boludo. Yeah, no, this kit is very nice as well. I mean, it's very basic. It's your typical white and blue striped Adidas kit from Argentina. But this time, the different shades of blue represent like the different World Cup wins from them, which would be 78, 86, and of course 2022. I think it's clean. I mean, you can't do too much with this type of design, but honestly, I think they've done quite well, especially with the gold accents on it. 7.5 out of 10. Algeria, white home kit. The designs on it are inspired by the sand dunes and the desert rocks of the Sahara Desert. They also, instead of using their traditional like federation like crest, they went for like the country's flag. I think it's quite nice. I think it's simple but effective. Nothing crazy. It's very clean. I think that's something that all these kits have for the most part. They're very clean. Can't really hate it. You could say it's boring, but I think it's aesthetically pleasing. 7 out of 10. Colombia. So traditional yellow kit, red Adidas stripes, blue accents, has a butterfly effect to it, apparently inspired by paying homage to Colombian writer and journalist Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Apparently it symbolizes hope, change, and love. I think it's really nice. Colombia usually hits, honestly. Color pops every time. 7.8, 8 out of 10. So those are all the teams that have qualified. Now we know that there's still qualifications going on, so we're gonna add some of them. So this is a picture that Adidas released for Italy, but I don't know if it's just me, if I'm tweaking. It's supposed to be blue and gold all around. This is a better picture. That's just what Adidas released, so like I'm trying to use that. Anyway, the gold represents the 20th anniversary of the 2006 World Cup, which Italy obviously won. The pattern on it, it's like leaves or something. I don't know. It's very clean. It's very nice. The gold is a nice touch. If they make the World Cup, like, I'm sorry, I don't think they're doing anything. But this is all about kits. Very clean. It's not necessarily boring compared to a lot of other kits they usually release. I'll give it a solid 7.5. Northern Ireland. They say it's an abstract design, apparently inspired by Belfast's shipbuilding heritage. Sure, it's alright. It's probably one of the more boring ones, honestly. 5 out of 10. Ukraine, pulling inspiration on their design with like these supposedly traditional Ukrainian motifs. I think it's nice. I mean, it's simple. Again, it's a lot of these kits though. Like, it's not just them. I feel like it's in some pictures you can see it, but on the pitch and in person, I mean, up close, yeah, sure you can see it, but on the pitch you're not gonna really see it that much. It's still nice though. I mean, from the picture itself, for what they're going for, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. And what I was just saying with Ukraine, like here you can barely see the designs on the kit. Again, I mean, it's simple, it's clean. You can barely see some of these designs. Apparently it's inspired by 1970s fashion and a popular band called, I'm gonna get this so wrong, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's ABBA, A-B-B-A. It's 5 out of 10, I'm sorry. And here's the thing with like these quote-unquote clean kits, you know, simple design, whatever. A lot of people can probably say that about whales, but sometimes if you make it work, you make it work. This one just really pops to me. The centralized badge, the stripe going across the chest. I think this is just absolutely fire. I don't know why exactly. I just think it absolutely works. I give this a 9 out of 10. Last one I'm gonna throw in there is Venezuela. Um, Clean traditional color kit with the darker red, like the maroon, the vino tinto type color. The Adidas stripes have the country's uh, flags colors on it, which is nice. This is a better look at it. Like I said, I'm trying to use like Adidas pictures, but I don't know. They're using like a geometric triangle shape on it. Um, at first, I didn't really care much for. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's something, right? But it actually represents the Tepuy mountain range in Venezuela. Um, which at first I didn't really get like that design, but after seeing the mountains, it kind of makes sense with like the shape that they're going for. Like you can see like the flat part on top right there. Like I, it works. It's nice. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah. And that is all that I got. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, again, sorry for taking so long. I've been very sick. Yeah, like, follow.